This is a certified hood classic.
Another one.
Arby's, we have the meats.
All rise, order in the court. It is time, and it is Thursday, and hello, and welcome. Court enthusiasts. I like that loud. There you
go. Court enthusiasts. I like that way better than calling people court nerds.
Court nerds.
Hey, court nerd.
Hey, court nerd.
It's kind of insulting. Court enthusiasts. I like it. I like it a lot. It is Thursday. Creed. That means, why not we dig deep into the thousands of videos at this point that are backing up the systems. Dig on in there.
Computer clean out, huh?
Stick our hand in there and pull out a video. And that's what we've done today. This is about a 35-minute video, I believe, of Judge Washington running over the docket. I've been told she has a few confrontations, but even her confrontations, if anybody knows her well, are kind of low key. She kills you with calmness.
No,
she can call you a bastard, but in a low, beautiful tone
and in a nice way. She's one of those that can put you in jail, but you don't even realize you're really getting in trouble.
Yeah, you don't even figure out you just got in trouble and she's done with you. So we're gonna enjoy her a bit today. Right. Also, don't forget we got a premiere happening at 3 p.m. Eastern today, about an hour after we're done here, of some stuff that went down in Judge Simpson's courtroom today. I believe his words were, "Don't get smart with me." So he deals with a lot of people wanting to get out of jail, and unfortunately for them, it doesn't work out. So make sure you join us for that, for some of the courtroom hijinks from today in Judge Simpson's courtroom.
And we got a chase today. Thirsty Thursday? No.
No.
Got something more fun for you, planned and ready to go. Shall we?
Let's.
You.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. Oh, you as well.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
But we just got here.
Oh, well, that was easy.
All right.
So call the
thanks, guys.
Justin Braun matter. 18T00700.
Lord Braun.
Paul Barnett on behalf of the township.
Assistant Public Defender Don Leap on behalf of Mr. Braun. Mr. Braun, could you please unmute and state your name, sir?
Dustin Braun.
Thank you.
Was that a Bud Light?
All right, we are here.
Where?
In his hand. All right, it flashed from the screen, something blue. Yeah.
Oh, we gotta check that. Jeffrey, welcome. I'm glad you made it to the live chat.
Which is, if you're new here, you'll see tons of uploads and things of courtroom where you don't see our faces. But this is your chance as the viewer to conversate with your other court enthusiasts.
Mr. Braun, could you please
all right, watch when it pops up there. He's going to be moving the camera. Something's in his hand that's blue.
Nah, it is blue.
Right, we are here today for a violation of probation. We've adjourned.
I don't know what it was.
Several times for Mr. Braun to provide the appropriate documents.
Oh, is that thing in his hand?
To the probation department, and it appears.
Oh, it is.
That as of the writing of the
what is
report,
he doing with it?
Yesterday, it had not been provided to the probation department. They indicated last time that was the last adjournment for those purposes.
No more adjourning.
Your Honor, unfortunately, we do not have good news in that area today. Mr. Braun unfortunately lost his living situation at the beginning of last month.
Where did he lose it at, you think?
Yeah, I've lost my living situation. We've heard it put many ways over the years of watching court, how people don't have places to live and things. But unfortunately, he has misplaced his.
Yes. Love that. Kind of like AT&T misplaced their service, apparently, today. By the way, my entire Facebook feed is nothing but AT&T users. We didn't realize it. We're AT&T, but we didn't realize it because we're home on Wi-Fi. So, apparently, there's a nationwide outage. People were freaking out.
He was staying with his mother and her husband. Unfortunately, the relationship between Mr. Braun and his mother's husband deteriorated.
Oh,
That he
shit.
became concerned that he would become assaultive towards him, and therefore he had to leave the home. He was actually living
Stepdad was going to whoop his ass.
for a time until he recently was able to use all the money he had in his possession to rent a room, so that he does now have a new stable living situation. Unfortunate process, he also lost his job, and he's currently looking for a new job.
Misplaced his
I think
job, misplaced the place to
Braun is
stay.
very likely to be looking at some jail time.
Gary, thank you. Yes, no smoking in court, but if you're Dustin, we're also not supposed to have fans. Also,
He
Dustin,
might get a place to stay. The way it keeps going, he might not need
point.
their, a new living position. The judge might give him one.
Today, but I would ask the court to consider whether what Mr. Braun needs is jail time or whether what he needs is some services to assist him in stabilizing his life to a point where he can finally comply with his probation requirements.
Mr. Barnett?
Your Honor, I'll leave it in your discretion. It appears he's been given ample opportunity to do something and has not followed through.
Yeah, new job
Thank you.
Monday.
Mr. Brown, you were told last time to begin the 12-step program and that was the last opportunity you were going to get to do that. I understand you've had some issues in your life. It does not stop you from doing what this court believed were very important services for you. And yet you're here again today without having even begun that program and no proof that you have. Having said that, sir, what would you like to say?
Well, Your
I
Honor,
love it. What would you like to say?
I gave you a chance. You done messed up. I don't think you're going to be able to pull this off. What you
Honor,
got to say?
I'd like to begin with saying that I am 100% sorry with everything that I've done up to this point. I know my actions were not where they should have been, and I should have been doing more. Unfortunately, when I lost my living situation, that took a big toll on my mental health, and I kind of started giving up on everything. I felt like no matter how hard I was going to try, it didn't really matter. But I don't want to be the person to give up, so I'm here today to accept whatever. I would like to ask for one more opportunity to do everything I could, and I will promise with every ounce of my being that I will not let you down in that opportunity. But I understand the situation that I am in, and I just leave it up to your discretion.
One
Thank
more.
you, Your Honor.
Tiny Piggy, thank you.
Just one more chance, baby.
Yeah, just one more chance because I'm 100%, back on track now that I lost my living.
By the way, is M. Gooden laying on the floor?
Okay.
I mean, it looks like a floor tiles behind him, right?
It does.
I'm just wondering.
It's a wall of floor tiles.
Thank you. I have given you a ton of opportunities to get this together. And that is why we don't wait until the last minute, because we don't know what's going to happen later on in life. And you are supposed to take care of your matters when you have that chance the first time or the second time. In this case, this is the third time that so the first time you were here was on July 5th. And I told you then that I was going to give you 30 days to get in compliance.
Correct.
Because you still weren't. You came back on August 16th and you still weren't. We're back here today on September 20th and you still are not. So at this point in time, this court is going to follow a recommendation for the most part of the probation department. In this particular case, you have completed some of your requirements. So at this point in time, the court is going to revoke your probation.
Oh,
And I'm going to sentence you to 20 days in the Washtenaw County Jail.
20 days, Jerry.
When can you turn yourself in?
Love it.
I could get down there by the end of the week.
I don't think that's Southern.
Friday at 8 a.m.
Really? She's gonna let that?
What?
Saturday would be best.
Saturday be better.
Then again, I got church on Sunday. Let's just go for Monday. Is that all right? Monday's a holiday. Let's do Tuesday. Is that all right, Judge?
That's good for you, Judge.
September 23rd.
Oh, man.
2023.
Good to see you, Kenya.
At 8 a.m. to begin your 20 days in the Washtenaw County Jail, sir.
I understand.
Fines and costs. I don't think, let's see, but you've paid those already?
Paid some of it. I paid like 350, maybe 400.
I've paid $10 of it.
Additional fines and costs. will
True,
be
Jay.
waived.
Think he's moving to Mexico or? Yeah,
He might already be there from the looks of that
If
ceiling.
you don't, then a bench warrant will issue for your arrest, sir. Okay.
I understand.
Thank you.
You have a good day, Your Honor.
You too.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. And we do appreciate that substantial reduction from the recommendation.
Yes, ma'am. Appreciate it.
All right. The court will
He could have done a lot more time than 20 days.
call the
Yeah,
Sharissa
sounds
Stevenson
like.
matter.
What's
One
Raven
second.
got going on? What's she eating on?
Thank you. Ticket number 00W131.
What's that say? Yuli?
Walker?
All right, ma'am. I'm gonna mute you until we get everybody's appearance. On the
Oh,
record.
she's a Capri Sun. She's going to town down there. Raven is.
She's thirsty.
All right.
Not only is it a juice box, it's also a convenient beverage.
Wonder if she blows it up and steps on it at the end. I always used to.
I always used to put the straw right through the
Now
back.
you can unmute and state
Hey,
your
I
name.
remember Judith. Remember Judith? The
I remember seeing her before.
They were
Yeah,
like,
she's got
I
big
mean-
boobs. Big
Yeah.
boob Judith.
You just hit that button.
Look at this guy. He's got a woman and a
Oh.
table full of shit.
Please
Yeah, he
state your
does.
name now.
Shalisa Stevenson.
All right, Ms. Stevenson, you owe $248 on this ticket. Have you paid any papers for it?
I'm still waiting on my disability determination. I don't have no income.
Your Honor, I'm here in space on the moon. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do anything. Obviously, you can hear
Look, I don't want to say anything, but if she pulls that painting off the wall, sells it,
Mm.
her problems are solved.
Yeah, I think it's a good one, huh?
It's fine art.
Yeah, I can't forget old Judith. That's right.
We saw what was it Judith had done the one time? Is she Judith back in here in trouble again?
I
Now,
just
if you want, you should fill.
maybe I don't remember Judith as much as I remember her having to put her arms out here just to rest them. That way.
Or maybe we just remember people with huge racks around
Maybe
here.
that's it. Maybe I'm a guy. I'm sorry. I don't know what to say.
Hardship form, so that I can inquire as to what type of disability you're seeking. I'll bring
Uh-oh.
you back here on October 18th, 2000.
Does that say Vixie Joseph?
So that you can fill out that form and we can have the inquiry
Yeah.
as to whether or not you were qualified to do community service.
Yes, ma'am.
That'll be it, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Definitely.
All right. We'll see you then on October 8th. Thank you.
Oh, somebody's smoking or the house is on fire, Creed.
Oh no! Yeah. Call 911. It's
Plain Township versus Yulee Walker, 23T00017.
was it Vixie or
Oh,
Brandy? I
yeah,
can't tell. They're
yeah.
the similar ceilings.
Assistant Public Defender Chinazi Kiriaki Morley on behalf of Mr. Yulee Walker. Mr. Walker, could you state your name for the record?
Yes, Yulee Walker.
Good morning, Mr. Walker.
Hey, how you doing, Judge Washington?
Mr. Walker, I was better before I read this report about you. I'm
Uh-oh.
not happy
Oh
with you.
shit.
What I do?
Well, you didn't get your assessment done. You
Oh.
don't. Okay, don't
Oh.
act like you don't know what you did, because that makes
No, I thought it was something other than that. I'm sorry, I wasn't.
well. Apparently, you don't understand the gravity of what that situation is. You
Well, I
need
didn't
to
have the $100.
I
That's right.
remember when we saw her now.
get this report done.
We saw her in Judge Simpson's courtroom one time.
No way.
I think so. I think so.
Oh, that's great.
Oh,
I love seeing repeat offenders.
what I do? Me?
Definitely.
Crazy.
don't.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
He's got one of them voices.
You know how many?
Sir, can you just say funky cold Medina for me? And if you do it right, I'll let you go off. Let
He's
you
so
go.
confused. Look at him.
Yeah. Was he just playing a game there on that last one?
What?
Pretending, what? No, that ain't my charge. That ain't my charge.
Times have you asked me to give you an opportunity so you can work, so
Oh,
you
shit.
can do
Asking
your
for
business
chances.
over and
Mhm.
over again? That's what you've
Okay,
done.
can I
So-
Well, as we just learned, you have up to 3 chances.
What number is he on?
What's Toad Loke's real name? Maybe it really is him. You never know.
No. I don't want to hear anything about it. What I want you to do is to get this done. If you don't get it done the next time, I'm going to put you in jail until you get it done. And I'm not playing. Nope.
Yeah.
There's nothing to be said. You understood? You understand that? Okay.
Oh, apology accepted.
$5 Thursday. I like the ring of that. Tiny
Right.
Piggy, thank you.
I'm going to put this over to October 18th.
But I guess I see the my what's the guy name? It's today at 2:30. I see him today at 2:30.
The assessment is today at 2:30.
Hell yeah, Kimberly. Where at the paper mill?
I would be there. In
Good
regard,
news.
I'm still seeing my body. Haven't dropped no dirty. I still be doing good. Still working. It's just that the barbershop slowed down due to the storms. I didn't have no service, and then not just that, my kids'
Didn't I
school
just
closed.
tell you? I didn't want to hear all that.
Okay.
Oh, she did just say no excuses. The storms?
You
Have-
know, the storms.
The storms.
People don't get their hair cut when it's raining, Creed.
Ha ha! There it is.
I wasn't doing how good I was doing. That's all. I'm still doing good. I didn't follow through because my appointments and money with finance was messed.
Sir, I believe she just told you to shut the f- up.
She's like, I want to hear no excuses, and here he goes with another one.
Jeffrey, I'll be busy celebrating my birthday. So I'm sorry. I won't be.
I'll be there, Jeffrey. I will not be
I
celebrating
like
Creed's
what
birthday.
you're saying they're doing. I just want you to know I'm trying hard, but they scheduled my appointment so far apart, and I wanted to have it done before I seen you. I feel like I let you down. I do feel bad about it. But you would give me a chance. You have.
I do love you, baby girl.
And the dates, they conflicting.
Let's keep talking.
They conflicted.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna shut my mouth. You're right.
Mine is continued. I'll see you on October 18th at 10 a.m.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. Okay.
Great job. Totally.
Thank you, baby. I love you. Don't you worry. I'll be back in October. I'm sure I'll be here. Don't worry.
Ypsilanti Township versus Vixie Joseph Smith, case number 22T
Vixen Joseph Smith.
Paul Barnett on behalf of the township.
Assistant
Quite a
Public
name.
Chauncey Kyriaki Morley.
She's gonna be like, yeah, I'm sorry, I ain't
Hi,
be here.
Ms. Joseph Smith, could you unmute and state your name for the record?
Thank you, Flosser.
Vixie?
Joe?
That was a huge chain he had on. I was waiting for him to say he didn't have any money with that big ass chain.
Vixie Joseph hyphenated Smith.
Good morning, Ms. Vixie Joseph hyphenated Smith. How are you?
Pretty good.
All right, we got a report.
I literally
Joseph hyphenated Smith did not complete her report, but in fact, I believe she did. But we it'll be a minute before we get the assessment.
Yes, I did.
I understand you did now. So we're gonna have to adjourn it so we can get the actual report from probation so that we can be able to move forward. Mr.
Just got
Albert,
jokes.
Good morning, Your Honor.
good morning. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Do you think 3 weeks would be enough time for you to get it done?
That's
Or-
plenty of time.
Okay, so October 11th, Ms. Joseph Smith, so that we can get you sentenced because the report didn't come over like it was supposed to.
Say it right,
So
Judge,
I
please.
apologize, but
It's okay.
that's where we are.
It's
Okay.
all good,
October
baby.
11th At 10 a.m., man. We'll see you on October 11th. Okay.
Thank you. You have a good day.
You too. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh wow, Brandy
Yeah,
is
That's
oh my
what
god.
I do. It was their wrongdoings.
Call the fire department. Is Brandy living in a club?
So smoky, Brandy. Why did Judith put her camera so far back so you can get a full body shot like that?
Because she watched the last time she was on Zoom Court and how much we
Probably
enjoyed her
Judith
tatas.
Sorensen Matter 23T13781.
Paul Barnett on behalf of the township.
Blind Paul. He wears contacts and glasses.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Hello, Your Honor.
Judith Ann Soren.
I'm pretty sure Judith already has back problems, sweet tea.
All right, this is
I don't think they just grew overnight. I think she might have
She, a young girl like her, she's doing fine. Don't you worry about that.
ticket for a failure to register a vacant property.
Oh,
Yes, Your Honor. This is Mr. Gooden's case. It's my understanding that the property is now registered, and so that we're going to dismiss the ticket at this point.
I think you might be right, Erica, because of the slow roll of the smoke. Is right. You know what I mean? Like it's just kind of lingering.
She's just getting ready for court. That's why we know her. She was one of those people that was on some property she shouldn't have been on. She might have been on Middleton then. I saw her on there.
I don't remember. Boy, if anybody finds that, let us know. I'd love to.
Registered, and so that we're going to dismiss the ticket at this point.
Thank you. All right. Thank you for taking care of that, Ms. Sorensen. You are now all set. This case is dismissed. Okay.
Thank you
Wow.
very much.
Well, good for her.
Welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
Bye, Judith. We'll see you again soon. She's a frequent flyer now.
Make sure you get back to another property you're not supposed to be.
Yes, definitely.
Like the toll
Good
call
point.
of Randy Morris matters, case numbers 08W187407A, 09W190255.
What kind of incense you use that has that much smoke?
15W006395,
Jesus Christ.
and 17T1074.
Look at it.
Look at that incense rolling.
I have a feeling she got that incense between her
Randy
lips.
Morris.
Good morning, Ms. Morris.
Good morning, Your Honor. How are you?
I'm good.
Would it be amazing if she goes, would you like me to call the fire department for you, Miss Morris?
There's a lot of smoke there. Are you okay? You all right?
At the peppermill.
All right, so Ms. Morris has a number of things going on.
She got
here.
some flags.
I think they're all just payments that you're supposed to be making, Ms. Morris.
Yes, ma'am.
What's going on, Ms. Morris?
First, let me start off by saying I thank you for all the grace that you've given me. You really tried to work with me. But
Also, Miss Washington, I'm really sorry. I'm really high right now, so can you just speak in a softer tone and slower for me, please? Because
First, let me start off right here by saying this, Your Honor. I would like to thank you for all the grace and elegance you have given the bench in all these years. I love you. There's nobody that has the style and class that one Judge Washington has. You got swagger, girl.
Weed every day.
You got swagger.
life has it's been a real rough 6 months. And the reason, well, beyond reasons, I've just been trying to maintain and get my children off to college, and they needed a lot to get there. And it was just a lot going on.
It's just incense. Basically, thank you for
So I
that
miss
today.
these payments and I take full responsibility for it. But I am back at work working 40 hours now. We were down to like 10 hours a week. So
Good
I just
grief.
asked if you could just give me 14 days to make the last payment you asked for.
Hey, that's a good question. Who's bigger, Judith or the girl from the lady from the elbow room? That
The elbow
night?
room. My
I
goodness.
think so too. Yeah.
Ooh-wee.
I think they weigh about the same though.
Probably.
Yeah, they just might.
Damn, son, where'd you
Continue to go from that, if that's okay with you.
So you're telling me you're going to make payment in 2 weeks and then you'll get back on the standard payment plan?
Yes, ma'am.
She's in court.
Right.
Okay.
All right, we'll try this then. I'm going to write
Cigarettes
my
are
little
legal,
note down.
too.
But you told me that, okay?
Yes,
Look,
ma'am. and Thank
it
you.
worked. She buttered her up.
She did.
I'm going to bring you back on November 22nd to see if you made that payment in 2 weeks and you continue to make your payments, okay? If you
Okay, I
have
have
done
a-
that,
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
if you have done that, then you don't have to be present, okay?
Okay, I have one more question. So I was listening about the community service. I was wondering if I could try to get into that too, because this is a lot of money and I'll be making these payments for life and I really need my license. So I was wondering if we could
Life?
get it down to a certain amount, then maybe will I be eligible to try to do some community service as well?
Well, that's not how it works. It's actually based on your income. So, and temporary layoffs and things like that don't count. It's a matter of what you have the capacity to be making so that you understand. Okay. So if you
Yeah.
want to file a financial hardship form, you can, but the court then looks at all of your finances to determine whether or not they think that you're eligible for that particular community service avenue as opposed to making payments. So it's not an automatic thing and it's kind of a strict situation. And so you can file it and I can take a look
Right.
at it. I'm not telling you that you're going to get it though, but that's up to you. Okay.
No, ma'am, I'm not gonna waste your time. I'm just gonna have to tell these spoiled kids I have to put myself first.
Okay.
So, I understand the assignment. Thank you.
And then the other piece of it, you mentioned about your license. It's not your license that is being held up by these, just so that you know. You probably need to look and see what's going on with your license and see what you need to have paid off in order to get that handled. And I don't know. So what is at stake is your freedom, not your license. Those are two different things. So it's not a license thing, it's a thing. Just so that
Have
you
them
freedom
spoiled
is there.
kids. The
Okay?
spoiled kids.
Yes, ma'am. I like to be free and walk. I have no problem with that.
I tell those kids, I say, look, mama's done paying the bills.
In order to handle that.
Judith would
And I
love to
don't know if
walk
you can
too,
call the
but
public defender's office. They may be able to help you too. Okay.
too busy tripping over.
So having said
Y'all
that,
12 years old.
told you a date and
Time for you to look out for yourself.
Okay.
Mama's got to look
November
out for the
22nd
boy.
at 10 a.m. I'll see you then. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye
Have
bye.
a good day.
You too.
She was in a great mood for somebody who is going to be paying fines the rest of her life, as she just said.
She just smoked up for 20 minutes in court. Of course, she's in a good mood.
She's doing really good. Oh, this judge is sending out report cards today, it looks like. She got stuffed some envelopes.
Well, Mr. Gooden's still alive. So
Now, that's that lady's. Look how
Oh, is
much
that-
is in that.
why
That's
are we?
why- Oh, my goodness.
Why do we have files that are like?
I don't know. I've seen that they have those, though.
I like those manila folders a lot better. Like she's got behind her, much easier than trying to cram them into envelopes. But
I guarantee you all those are like money she owes for some crazy stuff she did.
oh, Triple H, that was a fun one last night, wasn't it? We learned about the homestead. We learned that we can't make breakfast burritos without talking about, you know.
I don't even know what that last word is, so I'm gonna take it as a compliment.
Should we look that up?
I don't know. I think it's like you ever ordered the leches you know, those are like a Mexican dessert.
Oh, you know, for Dad's birthday, we did order the ice cream, you know, which is supposed to be, you know, with the I like it more traditionally with the corn flakes on it.
Yeah, the fried ice cream.
The way that they did it though was almost like they beat the cornflakes almost to dust. I like having the cornflakes.
Mm.
It's me. It was still pretty
Calling
good.
the Charnay Rollins matter, case number 23T00130.
She like dissolved.
Awfully smoky at her place too.
Miss Brownless, your name.
Let me try and clean her
You,
lens.
Charnay Rollins. Thank you, Ms.
Thank you, Ms. Brown.
We're gonna mute you because you're doing
Nah, it
that
didn't work.
backseat thing
Humid
again.
in there.
I think you were doing it the last time you were in court too, and we had to mute your device. You can just unmute whenever you get ready to say something. Okay, Ms. Rollins? All right, we're here for sentencing today.
Oh,
Yes, Your Honor, I've reviewed the recommendation. This matter with Ms. Rollins, and we have no modifications and ask the court to accept the recommendation.
I just love the name.
Thank you. Mr. Burnett?
Your Honor, I've also reviewed the report and recommendation. It appears she's on 15th District Court probation, and so I support the recommendation.
We're talking about a re-referral. I guess that's over to the 15th District Court. Based on the recommendation, though, I think we have to be concerned about that. Is that everybody's agreement? I
I'm
think we'll
sorry,
just,
Your Honor, you broke up a bit.
I think we were talking about being on a re-referral to the sobriety court. Is that what we were considering?
That is not my recollection, Your Honor. I could be mistaken.
Because I took that under advisement at the plea. No, we were here last week last month on August 16th. Oh, I know what I took under advisement, whether she was going to pay the fee for that, the $60 for the re-referral. That's what it was. I should write better notes to myself. All right. Having said that, Ms. Rollins, is there something you would like to say?
Well,
Yes. I just wanted to say that I know that I've gotten in trouble
Flesh, I believe it's just incense.
and have done a lot of mistakes these past couple of years. And the good thing about making mistakes is that I'm able to correct them moving forward in my life. So I take full responsibility for everything that I've done, and I'm doing self-care and doing my meetings and doing more services that I wasn't doing last year and just getting a lot of support in my life. So I just want to put this behind me and doing everything that I need to do to move forward in my life.
Well, I can tell you that I'm very concerned. But for the fact
thank
that you are being supervised by the 15th District Court, your sentence in this case would look very different. Your BAC, your blood alcohol content in this case was extremely high, and there was a crash involved, and then, you know,
Super
your
drunk.
behavior afterwards, all of it. It's just very concerning to this court. So, you know, to ensure that you're going to be doing what you're supposed to be doing, I think that the probation officer did a great job of trying to, you know, fashion a sentence that does not impose overwhelming conditions on you for you to report in 2 different places, but at the same time holds you accountable. That's what is needed.
I believe hair.
I now
allegedly,
that you understand the gravity of this, because if people can't be protected from people who are drinking and driving, then the only way to do that, if they can't get it together, is to put them in jail to protect them for as long as possible. So that's the next course of action for you from this court, because you've had a number of opportunities. So please take this seriously and do what's needed. Continue to do what's needed so that you maintain your sobriety. Okay? It's the sentence of this court that you serve 93 days in the Washington County Jail, credit for no days served. 93 days are suspended. You to complete 7 days, which is a total of 56 hours of community service. You're on probation to this court, but you're to report through the 15th, so you're not doing other stuff through this court. You must pay your fines and costs here, though.
Lisa Snoopy, welcome and thank you for the 10 bones and margarita days.
Oh, is it really?
I'm all right with that.
Do you take this? Oh, that's a good poll question. Never mind. I'll save that.
Fines and costs in this case for a total of $595. Plus, I'm going to do a $30 referral fee. I'll do half of what I normally do, which is $60.
She cut her a break.
You attend the Mad Victim Impact Panel within 45 days of this sentence. No use of possession of alcohol, marijuana, illegal drugs, or drug paraphernalia. No being in the presence of anyone using it. No use of possession of any firearm components. And
Wow. I like that wording. Did you hear that about even being around somebody that's using it? I like
Well,
that.
it's an old excuse. I
Sure,
wasn't
yeah, it's
using it. Some guy over on the other side of me at the Fish concert was, and well, you know, now here I am testing positive.
Walked into my friend's house. It was just, you wouldn't believe, burning incense everywhere.
ammunition or other dangerous weapons, and no being in the presence of anyone carrying or using those. The drug and alcohol test is ordered by the court, any probation officer, any police agency, or service provider. Your vehicle is immobilized for the next 90 days. You're to follow every single one of the conditions of the 15th District Court. You must remain compliant with their probation to remain compliant with this particular probation. So if you violate any terms of their probation, you're in violation of our probation. I'm going to do a review to make sure you're doing what you're supposed to be doing in 90 days. That means you need to be back December 20th, 2023 at 10 a.m. for a review. Do you have any questions about that sentence?
No, I do not. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Probation Department is
Remember, she said they had audio issues with her last time. It's still, what in the hell? Her camera looks like this. Audio issues.
Listen,
It broke up when you were saying that. I'm sorry.
Boost
Can you repeat
Mobile
that?
ain't what it used to be, okay?
Yeah, it's because you're giving me feedback. That's why it sounds like that. You need to contact the probation department tomorrow after 9 a.m. Do you have their phone number, ma'am?
I do not.
Do you have a pen?
Yes.
734 488
Okay.
7336.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Good luck to you, Ms. Rollins. I really hope that you do this and you get it together this time. Okay.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
She's got it this time.
Hi, Steve.
Maybe.
Calling the Raven Hill matter, case number 22T00696.
Is
Paul
Mr.
Barnett on
Newton
behalf of the
and
town.
Mr. Barnett like
Assistant Public Defender
father
John
and
Woodward
son?
on behalf of Ms. Hill. Could you state your name, please?
Ravenhill.
Thank you, Ms. Hill. Good morning.
Get the poison out.
All right, Ms. Hill, you're supposed to be making payments of $75 per month on the 3rd of each month, beginning in July. How's that been going?
I'm sorry. You said what, beginning in July, what happened?
You were supposed to be making
true.
$75 per month on the 3rd of each month.
Okay. I was telling Mr. LeBeau yesterday, I had lost when I moved here. I was behind on my car payment because I had to hurry up and move because I left my husband. So I got my car repoed and then I lost my job. So I
Wow.
didn't have a car or a job.
Sure, her life has certainly gone astray.
3 bad things. Lost her husband, don't know where he's at. Lost her job. Now she's gone and lost her car.
Get that poison out of your system, Raven.
But I finally got my car back like a couple weeks ago. But it cost me a couple $1,000 to get the car back.
Good day, Nancy.
And
Good day.
like my landlord let me pay him half of the rent so I can get my car back so I can get another job. But I just got hired at a place. I gotta go take a physical and a drug test tomorrow for this new job.
At the paper mill. Start Monday.
No, I
right?
provided Ms. Hill with the financial hardship form, and she is going to be completing that and submitting it to probation.
What's that tattoo of?
I'll bring you back here, ma'am, on November
Giant.
8th.
Okay. I don't got a printer, so can I like write the answers on another piece of paper and email it back like that?
Go ahead.
I think that should be fine.
Like if I write the questions down and then the answers next soon.
You can do it however you want to, but I'll tell you, just like I just told the person 2 cases ahead of you, that a temporary hardship does not qualify for financial hardship. It has to be, it's about your capacity to work. So please keep that in mind, Mr. Lebo.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I mean, it's not temporary. I really never worked. I was a stay-at-home mom.
I actually
had
don't.
to get a PPO on my husband.
I don't even know. I don't even know if that's actually a. I think it might be just a birthmark.
Oh,
I mean,
never mind.
I could be wrong. It just looks like a blotch, though. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't.
Well,
look like
that's
anything.
usually what a bad tattoo looks like. Did she just say she had to get a TPO out on her husband?
She got a lot going on, Mikey. There's a lot.
I thought he
wouldn't even
left her or died.
I wouldn't even ask. I think I think we'll be here all day finding out about what's been going on with old Raven.
For domestic violence. So I'm trying to be more independent. I get disability and child support every 2 weeks, but child support only $300. I just got paid Monday, and then the same day I had to buy a battery from my car. Like I got the receipts for everything
But
I
your
just
car-
told you.
Your car's gone.
I heard what you just said, ma'am.
She got it back. It
It's
cost her
still about
thousands.
capacity. So you can submit the form and I'll take a look at it. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'll see you back here. Did I say your date out loud?
Well, she said she'd left him.
Yeah, I thought
I'll see you back here on November
thought he
8th,
was dead.
2023 at 10 o'clock, ma'am. And you can fill out the form. I'll review it at that time.
Okay. And then when I do like start working at the job, do I need to call and let somebody know?
I felt bad for a
No,
second when she said DV. I thought maybe that was a black eye.
And if you need a lesser payment than $75, you can ask for that.
Oh,
Probably. It's
biting
only
the
like
nails.
400 in food stamps now. Instead of 700. And it's 3 of us. Like I got 2 kids and myself.
$400 worth of food
So,
stamps, and they were
so you pay
$700.
$25 per month. And just try that at least, and we'll start from there. Okay.
I think I could live off $700 worth of groceries.
Oh my God! If somebody would help out with $100 worth of groceries,
That's what we'll call the case of
Great.
Kara or Kara.
hi Victoria,
Priest.
and bye Raven.
22W00065.
Look at that! Look at that! She got some
All Barnett on
change.
behalf of the township.
What does it say?
I love Rai Rai.
DJ Rai from
You
Bob
know,
93.3 and Rock 105 at Hooligans.
Kara Treese, good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. How are you, ma'am?
Doing well. How are you?
Good.
Kara would like to speak with the
All right,
manager,
we're here
please.
for payment.
Boy,
I know we talked last time about your health. How's that going?
I'm serious. Could you imagine if you had like a $700 budget to go? Oh my God, that would be amazing.
I mean, you could give yourself like, a couple $100 a week.
My God.
Doing well, still in treatment. So I'm finally back to work full time. So I actually sent in a payment a couple of days ago. I just still wanted to appear in case you hadn't received it yet. But I will start to make consistent payments.
Okay. I don't think we've received it yet. If you just send it in a couple of days, it usually takes at least a week before we receive it. All right. Let's bring you back on November 22nd to see if you're making payments. If you are making payments and they're here, you don't have to do it.
Same, Sammy. I'd have a whole
You're
cupboard
welcome. Take
worth
care
of
of
nothing but
yourself.
suddenly salad
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
and stuff.
And that is that Credence.
That's it. Oh,
That's it,
I
Daddy.
wanted to see if Judith was coming back or not.
He thought Jude might have been squatting somewhere else already.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Professional squatter. That's a
Oh.
lot of. I don't know who had it the worst, the guy that went to jail at the beginning, or Raven with all her lost things and having to. I don't have a printer. Can I just write the answer down beside it on a piece of paper and send it back to you?
Did she mess up her lie? Because that's how I feel that was.
Because she made it sound like her husband she lost her husband, but maybe she misplaced him. Like the guy had lost his place to live.
I am I hate to say this, but I am happy to see when somebody gets 3 chances like that, and for their 4th chance asking, and they actually have to go to jail. I like that.
Gots to go.
I think that's good.
George Washington doing the Lord's work.
Real quick, even though it's Judge George, we ain't been over here for a while. Let's just watch 2 or 3 of these, then we'll go.
All right, why not?
Been a while.
Ticket stacked and stuff because we kind of got in a little argument at the time, and that's why I don't want to plead guilty to all of them.
Okay. All right.
It's just we haven't been
does he have
licking it forever.
insurance?
Yes, I do have insurance. It's in my dad's.
Make sure you
We
bring
fell out of love when Sue left.
Yeah. We ain't been in licking since Sue left, by the
We'll
way.
get that set for a hearing on your driving under suspension charge.
Okay.
So you'll have a little bit of time to get valid if you can.
Okay, thank you.
Then I have complaints here charging you with aggravated menacing, weapons while intoxicated, underage consumption, obstructing official business, and an open container violation. Did you receive a copy of that? Those charges?
Yes, I did.
Sounds
You
like
need
a
me to
fun
read those
night.
to you?
He's a good guy.
No, I do not.
Okay. Maximum penalty for ag menacing is 180 days in jail, $1,000 fine. Maximum penalty for weapons is the same. Underage
do.
consumption is
We miss you, Sue.
Is he underage?
I would imagine.
Look at all the tats.
says M1.
That's a new one.
It says M1.
Stansbury's
I'm not sure that's right.
at his Florida home.
And then obstruction has a maximum penalty of 90 days, $750 fine. Open container has a maximum $150 fine. Any question about those charges?
Yeah, I don't know what actually, this has to be something just really, really, I know you're just a judge and you can look at the facts of the case, but this has to be something really coincidental. Like this just had to be wrong place, wrong time. It's whoever, all they saw was something that matched my description, but I had hoodies and everything on. So I don't even know how they like match my description when I have a hoodie, like an all black hoodie on. I like to plead not guilty to all of those because besides the underage consumption, because I was obviously drunk, but besides that, I'll plead guilty to that.
All right, well, I just enter not guilty pleas. You can take care of that charge at the next hearing if you like.
Okay.
Spot on. You even got the Willows Peak
bond
down perfectly.
Yeah, I'd really like an OR bond or any affordable bond, really, because I just got a job at Tire Choice on 21st Street. I'm supposed to start Monday morning as a service technician. So
changing tires.
Where do you live?
I live with my mom at 420 King Avenue.
420, bro?
Avenue?
Yeah,
I
right
bet he
back
does.
high school.
Okay.
Changing tires.
I don't ever get in trouble or nothing. So this.
Yeah, at first, when the spaghetti chicken was brought up, we were all disgusted, as many of you probably are at the moment. Believe it or not, it's actually
so good.
Yeah. I when you first mentioned that, I was like, no, that sounds disgusting. No, it sounds pretty good, actually.
Can't eat more than a lion's share at a time, though. It's so good.
Always. Always.
Do you think people just change jobs a lot more than we think?
No,
My sister-in-law is like that.
Really?
She got like 13 W-2s last year.
Why did she jump around so much?
I don't know. Because she's like always finds something wrong with the job she's at.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, no, Judge Manning's still on. Just we don't do the protection order stuff. You see her at you'll see her with every box you can fill on Zoom. Nice looking cast of people getting ready to come up and see Judge George. We're not going to make it this far because, well, this is just an added little extra because we haven't been to Lickingham forever, and I just saw that they were live. So. We don't need to hear about how many unlicensed dogs they have anyways.
No, that's private.
Okay, 5,000 cash surety, 10%. No contact with Krista Goff. No weapons. No alcohol, drugs. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you.
I don't understand that. Who's the new Sue? We haven't even seen the new Sue yet.
I don't know.
I don't even want to know.
It's probably a dude.
You think that's a dude? I don't know.
That's the ROD.
Oh.
Next matter is 19 TRC 10245, 20 TRD 1297.
I hope so. I agree, Triple H.
And 22 TRC 2398, State of Ohio versus Nicholas Martin. Mr. Martin failed to appear on the OVI case for trial. What happened there?
Which one is that, Your Honor?
All three of them you failed to appear on. So.
So pick any one of the three.
I've been moving around a lot here lately. Ain't had a steady address. And
First,
really, just had a bunch of stuff going on in life.
It's got a lot going on.
Excuse.
Phone!
Okay, so
Sue's not there to answer it.
that aren't resolved. Do you want those reset for trial?
Yes, if I could, please.
Okay. And then I have a probation violation you failed to appear on.
She brought tears to our eyes, Triple H.
So you had a first stage hearing already, I take it, on that one, right?
Yes.
And you asked for a second stage hearing?
No, I'm not.
What's that?
Did he just die?
No, I'm not.
You haven't had a hearing on that yet?
It looks like I could grab his hair and say, ha ha, rip it right off.
The motion here.
Said Sue calling and say, my boys are watching Licking.
Tell them I said hello.
Long time ago.
I wish Sue would come in and like say, hey.
Just like casually pop her head out of by that terrible wallpaper there. And just
Yeah,
be like,
there was a contested hearing, so you had a first stage
She
hearing.
pulls by that curtain.
It is my kitchen.
She opens it up, you just see her back there just mixing away or something, just like cooking it.
So there was a motion to revoke your probation filed July of 2020.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
And so it looks like you missed that hearing. And subsequently, you applied for an attorney. Judge Stansbury appointed attorney to you, and a second stage hearing was set. So I'll go back over that motion for you if you don't remember. It alleged that you failed to complete outpatient counseling, failed to complete driver intervention, failed to report to your probation officer, failed to complete community service, and had further traffic violations. So you have a couple options. If you want to admit to those violations, you can, or you can have a second stage hearing to determine whether in fact you violated terms of your probation. You're entitled to an attorney if you want to do that. Any questions about that?
No, not at the moment.
Okay, you want that reset?
Yes, if I could, please.
John Goodman, now
Well,
I can get it out of my head.
We've seen enough. Yeah, John Goodman just instantly thinks, I think I want a loose meat sandwich today now from
Oh,
anyways. Well, I missed looking. It's been a while since we've been looking. Anyways, we thank you guys. The Thursday Express, Gary, Tiny Piggy, Snoopy, Babe, Snoopy.
Hang on.
Thank you guys so much. And well, I guess there's premiere is up next, and then
Then Mega Super Thursday, we got to chase. So
it's an extravaganza superstar.
Get your drinks and be ready. Also, at 3:00, like Creed said, Judge Simpson video about to go up here in just a few minutes. Judge Simpson having words with the attorneys today.
I like that.
Word.
Well, I hear by the sounds of dogs barking, you must be have somebody there at the puppy mill to buy one. So let's hurry this up and get the hell out of here then.
Yeah, stay safe, stay hard, stay tuned. You never know what's gonna come next.
And
Kevin Puppy number 62. 62.